Hello.
Hello.
So we are waiting for other participants as well. It may take a few more minutes.
Okay.
Pelin teacher, how do you feel? Are you feel ready? Do you feeling ready?
We are ready.
Good. Silvana teacher, how about yours? You and your students.
Yes, we are ready. We are very excited.
Yeah, you seem so. That's cool. Hello, everybody. So
Bye.
look at her students as well. Yeah. Maggie teacher, are you ready?
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Yesterday I fixed my computer. So now it's okay. It is working.
That's
all right.
perfect. And we can clearly hear you. That's perfect.
Here is my classroom. Thank you. See you later.
So Pelin teacher
No,
also,
because
yeah. Neşe teacher is going to be with us, right?
No, she isn't available now. But
You're also responsible for maths and Selin, right?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Then we can start. Everybody, please mute yourselves. So I will share my screen. I just kindly ask you to give me feedback about the screen, okay?
Okay.
Just a sec.
yeah, now it's working, but I don't know. Here there is come faccio a togliere questo?
Cosa?
Mhm.
Questo.
No, sono loro che stanno...
Ah, okay. Yeah, everything is okay now. Can you hear me?
Yes. So
Okay.
can you see the screen of air pollution presentation?
Yes.
Is everything clear? Okay, perfect. So everybody, this session is going to continue like that. Firstly, I will briefly introduce you each pollution types, and then I will call our students' names, and then we will wait for them to speak just for 1 or 2 sentences related to their topics, okay? Already written in this presentation. Is everything clear?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. So let's start with the air pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Air pollution.
Yes. So
Yeah,
here the content. Next
Air
slide, please.
pollution. Air pollution.
Air pollution.
Like.
First, start with actually the causes of air pollution, and Bozidor is going to help us in this. But I want to introduce you this briefly. So pollution is the contamination of the environment with harmful substances, right? So pollution harms wildlife, plants, and human health. It also disrupts ecosystems and contributes to global issues like climate change. And here, subtopics that we will cover are air, soil, water, light, noise, and radioactive pollutions. These are our types here. So, the causes of air pollution, slide number 7 and 8. Bozidor, you can move, please.
Can we see the presentation? Because I can't see the presentation.
I can see also.
Okay. This one belongs to Bozidar. This page belongs to him. Silvana teacher.
Air pollution can cause serious health problems like breathing difficulties, lung diseases, and heart conditions. It also harms the environment by plants, polluting water
Vedi che
sources,
sono riuscita.
contributing to climate change. Additionally, air pollution reduces visibility, create acid rain, and affect the overall quality of life for people and animals.
Okay, Bozidar, thank you for your efforts. Now, the second theme belongs to Alessia, local situation in Sicily.
Easily. Okay, you can read it.
Air pollution can cause serious health problems like breathing difficulties, lung diseases, and earth conditions. It also harms the environment by
Can you go? Okay.
Hi, I am Alessia. I live in Bianco near Catania. The air quality is very polluted because there's a lot of traffic. Air quality, air quality monitoring is carried out by
Continuously.
measuring the concentration of pollutants in the stations belonging to the regional network. The pollutants for which monitoring is mandatory are
NO2. X,
X,
SO2,
SO2, CO3, PM10, PM2,
benzene,
benzene, benzo, pyren, lead, arsenic, cadmium, nickel, mercury, ozone precursors. As regards
as regards monitoring stations, one in the Catania agglomeration,
the limit value of the average annual concentration was added in two
stations.
monitoring stations.
One in one in Catania.
On the Catania agglomeration and on in the Palermo agglomeration. The ozone target value as an average of the number of exceedance
For the 3-year periods.
for the 3 years period,
Period.
2022, 2024 was exceeded by the maximum number allowed in 2000. Anna and Lily.
Thank you, Alessia. Now, Emma is from Romania and we'll be talking about local situation in Constanta. Could you please go for it?
Yes. Air pollution in Constanța is mainly caused by industrial activities, heavy traffic, and port operation. The burning of fossil fuels, emissions from ships, and construction projects contribute to poor air quality. Additional seasonal tourism increases pollution level due to higher vehicle usage. To reduce air pollution, authorities can promote the use of public transport, encourage green energy solutions, and implement stricter regulations on industrial emissions. Planting more trees and creating green spaces can also help improve air quality in the city.
Thanks a
I'm
lot.
done.
Now, Miraç, evet.
The level in Çanakkale differs according to the measurement methods and source used. For example, in an evaluation made by IQ Air in 2021, it was stated that Çanakkale is among the provinces with the pleasant air in Turkey. But 2022, in a report published in year, it was stated that Çanakkale is one of the 10 provinces with the most pollution air in Turkey.
Thank you. Now my other student, Ege, is going to continue.
Okay. In a study conducted in 2019, it was observed that air pollution in some regions of Çanakkale was above the limit values of the most of the year. The contradictory data that air pollution levels may change over time and that different sources are different measurement methods.
Thank you, Ege. So this one was the end of air pollution. Now let's move with our second pollution, soil pollution. Is Hatice here still, Pelin teacher?
Yes.
Okay, Hatice'cim, you can go.
Okay. Local situation in Istanbul. The main reason for air pollution in Istanbul is that there are too many vehicles, which increases the amount of exhaust in the air. Burning coal in winter in dry seasons causes pollution.
Thanks a lot. So this one was Kate teacher's group. It's about soil pollution. So soil pollution happens when chemicals and waste are dumped into the soil. So some causes include pesticides and fertilizers, industrial waste, improper waste disposal such as plastic and electronics. And some effects include harming to plants and animals, poisoning of food crops, and loss of fertile land. So let's start with what is soil pollution. Mert is going to introduce it to us.
Soil pollution. Soil pollution is defined as contamination of soil at higher than normal concentration by waste materials of human origin that have adverse effects on human and ecosystem health. Soil pollutants include heavy metals and toxic organic chemicals such as pesticides, biological pathogens, and plastic waste.
Thanks a lot. Now, soil pollutants. Elif.
Soil
Silvana teacher,
pollutants
yeah.
heavy metals can make it very poisonous to humans. PHs are a class of organic chemicals where only carbon and hydrogen atoms are present. Like cool protection.
So we will continue with the examples of soil pollution. My students Ali Mert and Serra are going to talk about them. So proper slides are these. You can have a look at the examples of soil pollution here and also here. Ali Mert, you can go for it.
The excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides in agriculture has led to severe soil pollution, making the land less fertile and polluting nearby water sources. Thank you.
Okay, now Sarah, it's your turn.
Improper disposal of industrial waste such as heavy metals and plastic residues pollution soil, posing serious health risks to both humans and wildlife.
Thanks a lot. Now Native we'll talk about soil pollution in Constanța, Romania.
Soil pollution in Constanța is mainly caused by industrial waste, excessive use of chemicals, fertilizers, and pesticides in agriculture, and improper waste disposal. Oil spills from port activities and construction projects also contribute to soil contamination. This pollution affects agriculture, groundwater quality, and local ecosystems. To reduce soil pollution, authorities and businesses should implement better waste management systems, promote organic farming practices, and enforce stricter environmental regulations. Deforestation and soil remediation projects can also help restore polluted areas.
Thanks a lot, Natalia. Next one is water pollution. So water pollution is basically when harmful substances like chemicals enter water bodies such as rivers, lakes, and oceans. In this way, water pollution occurs actually. So some causes include industrial waste, oil spills, household chemicals, and plastic waste. Some other effects for water pollution are harm to aquatic life, such as fish and plants, and also contaminated drinking water, and also ecosystem destruction. So let's start with endangered marine species. species, I'm sorry, Miriam. Maggie teacher, are you with us?
Okay, here there is Miriam. Can she speak?
Of course, thanks.
Some animals are endangered because of water pollution. It's because plastic ends into the sea, and those animals mistake it for feed and eat them, or they get stuck into them. Some of these animals are the whale, the sea turtle, and the sea frog.
Okay. Next one is going to be about the effects of Black Sea pollution. Anais.
Pollution, overfishing, and climate change have led to the extent of drastic decline of several species in the Black Sea, including beluga sturgeon, kusum. Population have closed due to the overfishing and pollution. Mediterranean monarchs of once present in the Black Sea. This seal species is now considered exist in the river. Common delphins and delphish ponds has declined steadily due to accident, capitals, and pollution. The species dogfish shark, squals, are countries nearly disappeared through the intensive fishing. To protect marine life, it is essential to reduce pollution, ban illegal fishing, and promote conservation efforts.
Thanks a lot, Anais. So, Eylül is going to talk about water pollution in North Macedonia.
Water pollution in North Macedonia, dumping waste, plastic, and chemicals into the river and lakes. Because of chemical from the textile industry in the Breganice River, the river was white. In the water, in the artificial of lakes Mladost near Veles, large amounts of fakes mixed algae lakes Mladost in Veles.
Okay, Miriam is also here if
Miriam
she can.
Is again going to, yes, talk about water pollution in Sicily. Go for it, please.
Water pollution in Sicily is mostly caused by dumping plastic objects into the sea, but also by harmful chemicals like pesticides.
Thanks a lot. So, and also Selin is going to talk about water pollution now, this time in Turkey.
Turkey's most important environmental problem is water pollution. The main factors that lead to surface waters are domestic wastewater and also pesticides and fertilizers. The main factors that lead ground water are also pesticides and fertilizers, animal laundry, and domestic wastewater.
Thanks a lot, Selin. Now, my student Azra is going to talk about how to prevent this pollution.
People can prevent water pollution by reducing plastic waste, properly disposing of chemicals, using eco-friendly products, conserving water, supporting cleanup efforts, and promoting sustainable farming and industrial practices.
So this is the end of water pollution. Now let's continue with the noise pollution. So, noise pollution is the presence of harmful or disturbing sounds in the environment. And some causes include traffic, of course, construction noise, loud music, or machinery. And some effects also include hearing loss, sleep disturbance, and stress and anxiety. So, Mila, could you please start to talk about the effects of noise pollution?
Effect of noise pollution. Noise pollution can do more than reduce hearing capacity. It can also create psychological trauma that leads to nerve disorders, increased blood pressure, thickening of the blood, neurological problem leads to hypertension and other cardiovascular problems.
Thanks a lot. Now, Clara is going to talk about main noise sources in Sicily. 2 slides belong to you, Clara'cığım. My dear Clara. This.
Clara. Construction of the underground Catania and it is Interland. The project consists of the expansion of the current subway section of the Ferrovia Circumestrinea, in particular the construction of 2 stations called Fontana and Montepo and Bianco. Electrical substation arrangement of the street level with parking area.
Okay, so dear Matei is going to continue with the noise pollution in Constanta.
Noise pollution in Constanza is caused by several factors, mainly related to urbanization, transportation, and industrial activities. Some of the key sources include heavy traffic, the high numbers of cars, trucks, and motorcycles, especially during the tourist season, lead to Constanza noise pollution. Port and industrial activities. The port of Constanza is one of the largest in Europe, generating noise from ship engines, cargo handling, and industrial operation. 3. Construction sites. The development of new buildings and infrastructure projects contribute to high noise levels in many areas. Tourism and nightlife. The city vibrates nightlife, especially in Mamae, loud music from clubs, bars, and entertainment venues. 5. Public transport. Trains, buses, and trams contribute to urban noise, particularly in crowded areas. 6. Air traffic. Hakoganichama International Airport, located near the city, adds to noise population due to airplanes taking off and landing. To reduce noise population, local authorities can enforce stricter regulation, improve urban planning, and promote noise-reducing infrastructure, such as green space and sound barriers.
Thanks a lot. So my student Ravza is going to continue with the main noise causes in Çanakkale, in our city in Turkey.
Contributes to noise pollution. The constant noise generated.
Thanks a lot. Now, this was the end of noise pollution, so let's continue with the light pollution. Students who are going to present about light pollution, please be ready. Light pollution is the excessive or misdirected artificial light that interferes with natural darkness. So some causes include street lights, billboards, and overlit buildings. And some effects include disrupts animal behavior, such as turtles and birds, and also effects of human health, such as sleep disorders, and of course, the obscures our view of stars. So
Daphne is here for noise pollution.
Action and transportation, the increasing population and the ever-growing problem result in intolerable noise pollution.
Thank you. Okay. Then Giada, are you here for light pollution?
Causes artificial light,
Homes.
and
Business.
advertising.
Yes, now, Nicola?
Is that all for Giada?
Yes.
No more sentences. Thanks a lot. So we will continue with Amira. Amira is going to talk about the effects of light pollution again. Amira.
Light excessive or poorly designed street lighting contributes to unnecessary light emissions, especially in urban and coastal areas. Pollution is a growing issue in Constanza, affecting both the environment and being. Popular Mamaya have bright signs, LED billboards, and illuminated clubs that create excessive artificial light. The Port of Constanza operates 24/7 with powerful floodlights illuminating ships, cargo areas, and industrial zones. The city's busy roads, especially during peak tourist season, contributes to high levels of artificial lighting. Artificial lighting affects nocturnal animals, including birds and marine fishes, disturbing their natural behaviors.
Thanks a lot. Now, Mickey and Amira, or only Mickey, is going to talk about the impacts of light pollution.
Haydi bakayım. Disrupts ecosystems. Light pollution certainly disrupts nocturnal ecosystems, interferes with the natural rhythms of plants and animals. Adverse health effects in humans. Research suggests that artificial light at night can negatively affect human health, increasing risk for obesity, depression, sleep disorders, diabetes, breast cancer, and more. Increases impacts of climate change, waste energy.
Thanks a lot. Now, my students, Ahmed and Ali Bura, is going to end this session about light pollution by talking about impacts of light pollution. So, Ahmed is going to start firstly.
Too much light can negatively affect people's psychology, causing stress and anxiety. Thanks.
So, Ali Bura.
It can cause sleep problems, decreased melatonin levels, and a weakened immune system in the long term. Thanks.
So, they are also excited, Silvana teacher, just like your students. So, it is the end of light pollution. Let's continue with the radioactive pollution, our last pollution. So please, students who are going to talk about radioactive pollution, please be ready. So firstly, radioactive pollution happens when harmful radioactive substances are released into the environment. So some causes include nuclear power plants, improper disposal of radioactive waste, nuclear accidents like Chernobyl, and effects include radiation sickness, cancer, and also damage to ecosystems. So this is the short introduction of what radioactive pollution is. So now I would like to call out Pavel. So Pavel, could you please talk about causes of radioactive pollution?
What causes radioactive pollution? Radioactive pollution is caused by the unlimited release of radioactive elements in waste land, water, air, or nearby living organisms. These radioactive materials then release radioactive materials release ionizing radiation which pollutes and waste, mining radioactive ores, accident at nuclear power plants.
Okay, Pavel, is that all? Or are you also going to read the writing under the picture? Okay, fine. So we can continue with Roberto. What is UV and greenhouse effect?
Ultraviolet rays are electromagnetic radiation emitted by the sun whose wavelength is positioned between visible light and ionizing radiation. Such
X-rays.
as X-rays and gamma rays. The greenhouse effect is a process that occurs when gases in the Earth's atmosphere trap heat from the sun. This project makes the Earth much warmer that it would otherwise be.
Thank
Okay.
you, Roberto.
Bye-bye.
And thank you also, Maggie teacher. Have a nice break.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
So Daphne is ill, so we can skip that part actually, Pelin teacher, right?
And also we have to go.
Ah, okay, fine. Thank you also for your participation.
Thank you for your all. See you.
See you. So my student, Derin is going to continue with devices that emit radiation.
Devices that emit radiation include X-ray machines, CT scanners, microwaves, nuclear reactors, smoke detectors, cell phones, televisions, and radiation therapy equipment used in medical treatments.
Now, Derin's second part, it includes the consequences of radioactive pollution. Yes, Derincim.
Radioactive pollution causes severe health issues like cancer, genetic mutations, and organ damage. It contaminates water, soil, and air, harming ecosystems, reducing biodiversity, and making affected areas uninhabitable for humans and wildlife for centuries.
So everybody, this is the end of the presentation. So together, as a last step, we need to watch a video, but it's short. So let's watch it. So everybody come here, please. Come. Silvana teacher, could you please unmute yourself and give me feedback if you can hear the sound or not?
Yes, I can hear you. We can hear you. Everything is okay.
How about the video?
But the video is not shared yet. We don't see it on the screen.
Okay, wait. This one. Can you see it now? How about the music? Is it okay?
Yes, the music is okay too.
So everybody, this was the end of actually our presentation. Do you have any questions or do you have anything to share?
Everything was fine and thank you for organizing this, Keiko.
You're welcome anytime. So everybody, hope to see you once again. Take care. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.
Bye.